I learned how to make a game and use my variables.
What was the title of the project you did last night?
What rocks and dog game.
All right, good one. Melody, you're next. Melody on mute.
I know. Melody, you next.
Melody, you are still muted. After Melody, Elliot will go. Quickly. Okay, unmute Elliot if Melody has not been able to unmute because of our time, so we can delve into today's class. Unmute Elliot. Now go. Tell us what you learned from last class and what was the project about. We had a lot of discussion, at least, if not one, you should pick two things that you can tell us. We are listening, Elliot.
Project was about
What's wrong with your audio? I can't hear you clearly.
the project was about making a game.
A what?
Game.
A game. Elliot, I can't hear you. Can anybody hear Elliot? Onyade, can you hear him?
Not that well.
So, Elliot, what's wrong with your audio? Or is it your volume now? Now, say something again, Elliot.
Okay. I'll try the new one.
Elliot, continue.
Make a game.
Yes, we made a game. What did you learn about the game? I played a video when we were starting yesterday's class. What was the video talking about? Or what did the video talk about?
Variable.
Variable. And what can you say about variables? Who can define a variable? Ayomikosi, your hand is raised. What do you want to tell us? You were not in class yesterday. So you have to go and watch the recording of yesterday's class so you can catch up. What do you want to say, Ayomikosi?
To say that yesterday I learned about how to mix colors.
No, we didn't mix colors yesterday. That was last week. You were not in class yesterday. And why was that? Why did you not come to class?
I was tired.
Tired? You cannot
Yes.
get tired though. A programmer cannot be tired. Somebody that wants to solve problem cannot be tired. Do you understand?
Yes, ma.
So you have to keep up that zeal, the energy. It has to be up. You're still young, Ayomikosi. This is the time for you to learn. This is the time to build up your skills for the future. Do you understand?
Yes.
You cannot be tired at this point. Oh. Tell yourself, everyone, can you say after me? I cannot be tired.
I cannot be tired.
Yes, you cannot be tired. That spirit of I can do it, you all have to have it. Do you understand? I want to see you in class all the time, Ayomikosi. Do you understand?
Okay, ma.
We learned about variable yesterday and we designed a game. So you have to go and watch yesterday's recording so you can catch up. Where is Melody? Is he still in class or he dropped off? Oyade, your hand is raised. You can now put down your hand, Ayomikosi. Oyade, do you want to say something?
Yes, ma, I have to say the meaning of variable.
Okay, go ahead.
Variable is a name storage in storage location in a computer's memory that hold a value.
Good. I love that. Yesterday, I asked everyone to go ahead and research more about variables because I said I want a different definition from the way I defined it in class. And I think that's what Onyade just did. Melody, did you research anything about variables? Do you have a different definition or something to add to what you learned in class yesterday? Melody. Can Melody hear me? Elliot, how about you? Did you research about variables?
React. This one.
Yes, ma.
Okay. I think Melody's network is not stable. Emmanuel is not in class this morning. Okay, Ayomiposi want to say something. Do you have anything to say, Ayomiposi?
No.
All right.
Mute your computer. Mute.
I'll be playing a video now. So let me share my screen. Confirm when you see my screen. Today, we'll be making use of input output.
Ma, you started sharing your screen,
Yes.
but I can't really see it.
You can't really see what?
Now I can see your screen, ma.
Okay, that's great. So, our project for this morning, we'll be talking about input, output, and also operators. We'll be making use of all these blocks in our project. We'll be designing a simple mathematics game, a simple math game. Do you understand?
Yes, ma.
All right.
Just concentrate on what you're doing.
Imagine making your computer follow your commands like a robot friend. In Scratch, we use input and output to communicate with our programs. Think of input as giving instructions to your computer. For example, when you press a key or click your mouse, that's input. Now, output is how the computer talks back to you. When your Scratch cat meows or your game displays a score, that's output. Here's a fun example. Imagine you want your Scratch character to say your name. You type your name into the input box and boom, your character says it out loud. That's input and output in action. So, let's get creative and start coding some amazing projects together. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube at Kids Code Word. Join our community and let's build the future of tech, one project at a time. Keep coding and see you in the next video.
That's input. So let's see what operators has to say.
This is why you need operators in your Scratch games. They help your code think and solve problems. Let's see how they work in a fun math quiz. Operators in Scratch are like super helpers for your code. There are three main types: arithmetic, comparison, and logical. First, arithmetic operators like plus, minus, times, and divide let you add scores or solve math questions. If you want to ask, what's 5 plus 3, you use the plus block. Second, comparison operators check things like, is my answer equal to the right one? Is it greater or less? Use the equal sign or blocks to see if a player gets the answer right. Third, logical operators like and, organ, and not combine conditions. Maybe you want to check if the answer is correct and it's the player's turn. Ready to try? Can you use an operator in your own Scratch game today? If you learned something new, like share and subscribe to Kids Code World for more awesome coding videos.
Your hand is raised, Melody. Unmute. Melody. Today we'll be using input and output, and we are also using operators in the project we're designing today. And like I mentioned earlier, what did I say we'll be working on today?
Input and output.
No, I said we'll be using the input and output block, And we're also going to be using operators. And I told you what project we'll be designing today, which is a simple maths game. I hope you're all listening. What did I
Yes.
say we'll be working on today?
Simple math game.
And to design our simple math game, I said we'll be using what blocks?
Input and output
Use
flow.
the
And what again? Input, output, and what again? We just watch the video. The other block we'll be using.
Operators.
Great, operators. Okay, Elliot, tell us, what do you want to tell us, Elliot?
Please, but I need to drink water.
Daniel, sorry, don't worry.
You can go and take water. I
Thank
want
you.
to show us what the project we are designing will look at like. The end product of the project we are working on is what you can see on my screen. So you're all going to design yours, but before we do that, I want us to see what the math game does. Are we ready?
Yes, ma.
All right. When green flag click. Hello, welcome to my math game. Enter your first number. My first number is 4. It's asking for my second number. My second number is 8. Can you see what is on the screen?
Yes, ma.
Yes.
8
So,
plus 12.
performs an addition operation. Did you see what happened here? By the time we are
Yes.
done with today's project, you all will go back. You will design another game using another operators. Do you understand?
Yes,
We'll be
ma.
working on the addition operators in the class. You go back and design your own game, different from what we design in class, and you'll be using another operators. So let's get started. So do we all have our TuborWap open? Have you opened your TuborWap app now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, ma.
All right. We are starting. If you have any sprite on your within the sprite area, kindly delete it.
This is our screen.
Now we're going to be selecting the sprites that we are working with.
So that's how I'll get
So
out.
let's choose a sprite to work with.
Okay.
So I'm going into the sprite library.
I'm gonna go to the spread library too.
Hope you are getting it.
You said?
Hope you are getting it.
Yes, mom.
Last question.
So let's use Avery. Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma.
So I'm working with the Avery sprite. And then let's work with a backdrop. Choose a backdrop. What backdrop suits this?
Let's choose
Choose
this one.
sprite. This one.
Yes.
Avery is the sprite. Now I want to select
Put that in.
Backdrop.
Board.
backdrop.
Which one should you use?
Okay, let me see.
This one, this one. He's using class.
I want us to get to this one.
Hey, she must have pressed one of these buttons.
All right. I chose the board backdrop, and I am using Avery as my sprite. Give me a reaction if you have done that.
Yeah.
I've done that.
A reaction. Yeah, give her a
Okay, who is
reaction.
that? Who
Wait,
said he has done that?
answer.
You can type in the chat box if you have done yours.
Type.
Is Elliot back? Okay, Elliot is back.
Alright.
Melody's network is not good today. He's been going in and out of the class. Okay, Elliot has done his own. Ayomikosi has done his own. Onyade, how about you? Onyade, are you there? Turn on your video, Onyade. Okay, Melody, what's wrong with your network? You've been going in and out of the class. Is everything okay, Elliot, Melody? Hope you can see my screen. Your sprite and your Melody's network bandwidth is low.
Please,
You
what?
should check the
What
network you're using.
backdrop is
The
that?
bandwidth is low. The backdrop is board. Search for board. Samuel is not in class today. I think, was Samuel in class earlier on?
Someone was in class yesterday.
No, this morning. I thought I saw Samuel at some point. Has he joined class this morning?
No, ma.
Okay, Samuel, Emmanuel. Who else is not in class?
That's all, ma. Actually, all that came yesterday. That didn't come yesterday. That didn't come today.
You said what?
Now I
So
said that
Samuel and Emmanuel are not in class today. Are we good? Can we proceed now?
yes, ma.
All right. So when flag click, when flag
Yes,
click,
ma.
from what block is that?
Event.
Yes.
Event block.
Yeah, we talked about creating variables yesterday. So we'll be creating variables again today. And we'll be creating 3 variables. We'll be creating how many variables?
3 variables.
Okay, now let's go to the variable block. So for me to create a variable, what will I do, Onyade?
You press make a variable up.
Good. I will click on make a variable. Now, you can see that for all sprite is highlighted. So the first variable I'm creating is num1. That's the first number. You know, we are going to be, the game is going to ask for 2 numbers. So I'm creating the first variable, which is num1.
Num
I'll click OK.
one.
Then make a variable again. That will be num2.
Num
That's the second variable. And then I'm going to create the third variable, which is going to be the result. Because when it performs the arithmetic operation, it should add it up and so the third variable is result. Can we see that? Let me know if you have created your variables.
Tell her to come again.
I have.
Ma, please come again. Excuse me.
Okay, what do you want me to explain? The variables, right?
Yes.
Okay, to create a variable, you click on the variables block here. If you can
Yes.
see my screen, my cursor is on the variable block.
Yes.
Now, once you select that, you now go to make a variable. Did you see now?
Yes.
Once you click make a variable, you now type the first number we are creating. The first variable we are creating is num1. Did you see
Num1.
that?
Okay. Yes.
And then you click OK.
Okay. No.
You do the same
Then
thing
you
for
see?
num2 and results to create your variables.
Num1. Okay. Okay. Make a variable. Two.
Have you been able to resolve that?
Yes, ma'am. Results.
Okay, great. So is it the same thing for everyone? Have we all created our variables?
Yes, ma'am.
Variables
Yes, ma.
can be likened
Yes,
to
ma.
a storage. That was my explanation. Let this stick now. The simple explanation for variables is a storage that holds numbers for you. Variables hold things for you. You can call it a box. In your box, you can keep shoes inside. In your box, you can keep your chocolate. Your box can keep your clothes. So that box is serving as a storage. So when you hear the word variable, what should come to your mind is storage. The storage that holds whatever operation you're performing at that time. Num1 is a variable, is holding a number. The first number that we are using to perform our operation. Num2 is a variable. It's going to hold the second number that we want to work with. And then result is another variable which we hold by the time we perform num1, num2. When you add them together, result will be the variable that will hold whatever output that you are getting. Now we explain output and input. Input is what you give to the computer. Output is what the computer returns to you. Like the game, like as we earlier played, by the time we are done with our game, we will explain it again so you understand when you hear the word input output, when you hear the word operator, when you hear the word variable. You give in instruction to the computer. It asks for num1, that's input. I typed 4, if you remember. The first number I gave my game was 4. That's an input. I gave it an instruction, input. It asks for the second number. I input 8. That's another input. Then my game, the instructions that I've designed, the codes are set of instructions. Now there was a process that was carried out within the computer, which was the addition of num1 and num2, and then it now gave me results. Result is the output. The computer returned something to me. The computer did what? Return something to me. And another way of saying output is when we use the looks block and say, okay, use the say hello for 2 seconds. It's an output because it's something you can see. Now we are going to proceed. We've created our variables, right? We want to use our variable. So the first thing you do is set variable to 0. That's the block you're using. You now change this my variable by clicking on the drop down arrow beside my variable and you select num1. That's the variable you just created. So set num1 to 0, but then we want to set num1 to blank. We want num1 to, by the time the flag click, once you click on the green flag, what we want to see, num1 should be blank. We are going to repeat this step. Set my variable to 0. That's the block you're using. You will set num2. Make that one too blank. Because it has to be empty when you're starting the game. It should be empty until you gave it an instruction. It should be empty until it asks you to input number. If you have not input any number, it should be blank. Now we're going to set result as well. The third variable we created. You're going to set result and make it blank. Are we good? Are we good?
Yes, ma.
Yes, ma.
Only 2 people. Give me a reaction if you have set your variables, the 3 of them. I want to see those who are done.
I'm done.
Elliot has done that. Onyade has done that. Ayomiposi and Melody. Okay, Melody has done it. Ayomiposi, what's going on at your end?
Inshallah, we are on it. We are on it, ma.
Okay.
Where is this thing coming from? Okay. Hold on. Okay, wait. Click on this one. Click it. Now click on this variable, my variable here. Now bring it to result. Result here. Now click. Okay. Nice.
Mommy, I'm hungry. Mommy, I'm hungry.
You want to be eating and doing it?
Yes.
Now we show that you're not serious.
All right. Let's go back to it. 1 minute, please.
Mercy, we can't hear you.
Yes,
Again,
yeah, I had to set something, that's why. Okay, so back to what we are doing. Let's go to the looks block now, because we wanted to say something before it asks for our number. So use the say hello for 2 seconds block. Say hello for 2 seconds. That's the block we are using. Now, you will now change this to hello. Welcome to my math game. For 3 seconds. I want we all to be done with this, because what we are doing next, we are going to sensing. We used the sensing block yesterday, and I gave a little explanation about the sensing block. Let me see if I can quickly play the sensing video, so you have an idea of what sensing does. All right. I want to see if I can play the sensing video. You can still see my screen, everyone.
yes, ma.
Okay.
Yes, ma. Ma, your screen is hanging.
If you love coding but want your projects to be even cooler, then you need to learn about Scratch sensing blocks. So, what are sensing blocks? They're like the senses for your Scratch character. These blocks can detect things like touching the edge, colors, or even mouse clicks. Imagine making a game where your character changes color when it touches a red wall, or a quiz that checks if the answer is right or wrong. Cool, right? Let's try an example. Use the touching color block to make a character say, ouch, when it hits a red wall. Just drag the block, choose the color, and add some fun dialogue. It's that easy. Now it's your turn. Experiment with different sensing blocks and see what creative projects you can come up with. And don't forget to follow our YouTube channel at Kids Code World for more awesome coding tutorials. Let's build the future tech leaders together. Happy coding.
About now, because we are using the sensing block already. We used it yesterday, but I just want us to
Yes, ma.
to see something colorful about it. So let's go to sensing. Sensing. So you bring out the ask what's your name and wait block. Ask ask what's your name. That's the block I brought out from sensing. Ask what's your name and wait. Now, we're going to change the
Yeah, bring it out.
what's your name sentence. We are taking that out and replacing it with enter your first number. Remember, we created two variables, num1 and num2.
Please.
So we're asking it now to ask, after saying hello, welcome to my math game for 3 seconds, the next thing it should do, is to ask us to enter your first number. Enter your first number.
You press the green flag.
Enter your first number and wait. When we are working with variable, what block do we pick from variables? So we'll be using the set variable. Enter your first number and wait. Then set the first variable, num1 to. Now we go back to sensing. Let's go back to sensing. Can you all hear me?
Okay, but then
Ask. Enter your first
Can
number.
anyone still hear me?
Then give it countdown.
yes, ma.
Okay, I thought I was muted before. So we wanted to set the first variable num1 to answer. The answer block can be found in sensing. Let me explain what happened here. When our sprites ask us to, say, hello, welcome to my math game for 3 seconds,
Yes,
and
very
then
well.
ask us to enter the first number and wait. Set variable 1 to answer. Now, variable 1, if you remember, if you look at this thing here, what did we do? We set variable 1, num1 to what? It is empty. Do we all understand?
Yes.
Yeah, variable 1 is empty here. But at this point, we now ask that after we have been asked to enter our first number, it should set variable 1 to answer. What does it mean? Whatever number you enter here, at the point that is asking you to enter your first number, you are going to supply it with a number. Am I correct?
Yes, ma.
Whatever number that you input there, we are asking it now that it should set variable 1, that's num1, which has been empty before. It should now set that variable to whatever answer that we supplied. I hope you understand. At this point, variable 1 is no longer empty. is going to hold. You know, it is supposed to be a storage. It was still an empty storage, holding nothing. Until at this point, we now say it should hold the answer I supply at this point. So my first number, whatever I input, like the time I entered 4, variable 1 is no longer empty. It's now holding that number 4. It's now doing what? Holding that number, which is 4. Do you understand now?
Yes, ma'am.
So now we're going to do the same thing for variable 2. So we say ask. What am I going to do now? Since it's the same thing I'm repeating for variable 2. So who can tell me, Elliot? I want to repeat the same step I did for variable 1 to variable 2.
You bring it out, then you put answer. You do variable 2.
Ma, you're mute.
Bring variable 2.
Um, I am
Bring
done.
out this set variable. Click it and drag. Now click on my variable.
Elliot, I'm waiting for you.
Bring
Who
it
can
to
tell me?
number 2. Now
Who can tell me what to do for variable 2?
right.
Starting
Bring
from this ask. Anyways, if
Okay.
nobody is responding, go back to sensing, bring out the ask and wait block, enter your second number.
number. Okay. Second.
Enter your second number and wait. Then set num2, the second variable, set it to answer, which means set it to whatever input I gave next. That's what variable 2 should be holding at that point. So now result will now be, we will set result to which is the third variable now. What result we now hold is now the addition of num1 and num2 that we have entered before, but we'll be using operators here now. This is where operators come to play. Onyade, go ahead. Your hand is raised.
Then we will now go back to variable, right?
Onyade, go ahead. Your hand is raised.
Bring it up, bring it
Yes,
up.
ma.
Yeah?
I don't have any question.
But you raised your hand. No problem.
You were asking a question, so I wanted to answer, but you said the answer already.
Okay.
Bring another
So
one.
now we want to set results. You know, result is supposed to be the addition of number 1 and number 2.
Hold on.
So set result to, bring out the set result to 0 block. Now go to operators. In operators, you're going to bring the plus block. The plus block is the first block in operators. So this is the plus block to add 2 numbers, the addition block. The addition block, we add 2 numbers. So we have asked it to set results to the addition of number 1 and number 2. Now, you can see that this operator is empty. What should be in these operators? is what should be in the operator is going to be,
Just
go to your
count.
variable now. From your variable, because we want result to be the addition of num1. You know, num1 is now holding a number.
Operator. Is there addition?
And then
Yes.
num2.
I said that one as well.
Addition.
Result will display the number that is in variable 1 and variable 2, num1 and num2. That's what will be in result. It's a very simple game that you can build on, that you can design something to improve upon. Now, I'm going to click on my green flag. So you let me know if you have question. Before I play the game or input any number, just like I said, I asked it to say hello, welcome to my math game. Then it should ask for the first number. Now it has asked for the first number. I have input 3. It's holding variable 1, we hold that 3. It will now ask me to enter my second number, 5. I've entered my second number. Variable 2, num2 is holding my second number. Now remember, I now said that results should now be the addition of num1 and num2, which is the addition of what I have input for variable 1 and what variable 2 is holding. That's what is being displayed. I want to see everybody's work. Give me a reaction if you have gotten it.
That's cut out.
Okay.
Sorry, ma. Are we supposed to put this addition, this operator, right?
Yes, go to
Is it
operators.
is it supposed to be inside the result? On top
It
of the
will
result, I
be,
mean?
no. You know, when you bring out the set results to 0, that place
Yes.
is empty.
Yes.
So, yes, let me take it out for you to see. Can you see it now? You can see that this place is holding 0.
Yes.
Now, you're going to bring out that operator block.
Yes.
You can see what I'm doing. I've scattered everything I did. So this
Okay.
operator block, you place it
Yes.
inside here. Once you put it there to accommodate it. Do you understand?
Yes.
So you now take out the num1 here. If it doesn't stay, what you do is you can arrange it while the operator block is still outside. You see what I'm doing? I'll fix
Yes.
the two variables. Then I'll now take it back here.
In there.
And that's it.
So where did you get that num1 from?
Num1 and num2 are the variables that we've created already. So you go to the variable block. Num1 and
Okay.
num2, the variables are there. We created them before.
All right. All right. I think I've seen
So
it.
you just go and pick your variables from the variable block.
Okay. Thank you, ma.
Uh-huh.
And two, right?
Let me do it.
Mhm. Now carry it and put it. Wait.
Let me know if you're having any difficulty. Who is done with this our project and your code works fine?
Ma, can you share your
Give me
screen
a
now?
reaction. Give me a reaction first before you share your
It has
screen.
disappeared again. Oh.
Share your screen. Let me stop sharing.
Okay, ma.
Now share your screen.
Let me do that. Okay.
I know how I know how to do that.
Okay. Where do we go?
What screen is this?
See it. My screen, please.
Melody,
Ma'am? Yes, please.
your code is not complete now. Or is it? I'm coming. Okay, enter your first number. Set. Okay,
Share
it's
screen.
working.
Mm.
So you can stop sharing. Is that I want Ayomikosi to share his screen. He's not done yet. So let's complete Ayomikosi's game. Well done, Melody. You can stop sharing. Let me see Ayomikosi's screen. Oh yeah, Ayomikosi, share your screen.
Okay. Click. Share. Don't press anything. Ma, can you see it?
Your screen is blank. Oh. What I'm seeing is Zoom.
Don't mind him, Jerry.
Okay, I can see it now. Okay. Now go to operators. Click on the operators block.
Click on operators. Click.
Bring out the operator. Yes. The addition operator. Don't fix it in here. Just put it on the, yes, leave it there. Now go to variables. Bring num1.
Num2.
Bring num2. Now drag the variable block. Go and fit it. You've not properly placed it. You have to put the,
Calm down.
you have scattered your,
Scattered it.
actually, you scattered your, what's it called, your code. Rearrange that thing. That sensing should be between, ask enter your second number, should be after set num1 to answer. Yes. Now, drag the operator block. The edge is what you fit in.
Okay.
Yes, it's okay.
Thank you.
Now, click on the green flag. Let's see. Enter the first number. You've not entered any number.
Just a minute, please. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the first number?
3.
3.
If you put any number, you don't have to use what I use. Just numbers. You're going to type it where you have the dialog box down. Yes.
Okay.
Then you click the tick arrow, yes.
All right.
Now do for the second one.
Yeah. Click on it. Come here. Click any number. See.
Fine.
Type any number.
One. So the result is 8.
It's working, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Who else wants to share his or her screen? Is there any other person that wants me to fix
Okay.
anything?
Three.
Oyade, are you done?
Yes, ma.
Elliot is on. Melody, how about you?
Press something.
Yes, ma.
Okay, great.
To add it by itself.
So, what are the three things, the three blocks, the major three blocks that we use in building this game? Who can tell me? You tell me one each. Oyade, tell me one of the blocks that we use in building this game.
Input. Input.
Input. Great.
Funny enough.
Melody, go ahead.
The sensing block and the operating block.
Great. Elliot.
How is now?
Output.
He said what?
Output.
Great. Output. So can you tell me from your code, which block is an output block from the code? Elliot. Before Melody. Elliot, do you have anything to say?
No, ma.
You don't know the block that is an output block.
I
Yeah,
don't
tell me Melody.
Operating block.
No problem.
Operator is not an output too. Because that operator block, it accepts. The output block there is that say block because it displays welcome to my math game. Do you remember? It displays welcome to my math game. Another output block is the result. Operator is input because it accepts number from you. It allows you to, it was what we use in adding the two numbers. So the output block there is the say. Say hello, welcome to my math game for 3 seconds. It allows us to see. Do we understand? So our codes are working properly, everyone. Melody on mute. Share your screen. Let me see your game. Oh, have you shared your screen before? Who has not shared his or her screen? Onyade has not shared her screen. Okay, this is good.
Ma, can I go and drink water?
Yes, go. So, I have something for you to look up. I want you all to look up variables, input, output, and operators. And if you can spare whatever time you can spare to practice, look up games around you that you can design, things you can use to develop a game. No matter how simple it is, I want you to work on something so that by the time we are meeting in the next class, the first thing you will all do is to showcase whatever you have done. You will show me, oh, I designed this, and then we'll see your project. Do we all understand? Save your work, yes. Maths game. Save your project. Everybody, always ensure you save your work so you don't lose everything you've done. Did you get what I asked you to do? Your assignment
Yes,
for this
Ma.
class. What did I say you should do, Melody? What did I ask you to do?
What's the assignment, please?
I asked you to use the variable, the operators block to design something. To work on your own personal project, and then you come and show us in the next class. Do you get it now?
Are we done with our class?
Yes, we are done with the class for today. So if you want to leave, but I hope you got what I asked you to do, because you're going to show me something in our next class.
Yes, Mom.
All right. We are done with the class. Please, what's the assignment? My network is not stable. Melody, work on something. Design a project. Any project of your choice. Something you can come and show us in class when next we meet. Use the operators block, use variables in your project. It's not something complex, just design something simple, then come and show us. You showcase your work in the next class. Do you now get it?
Okay, Ma.
Yeah, good. All right, guys. We've come to the end of the class for today. If you have questions, go ahead and ask. And if you don't have questions, you want to leave the class, you are now free to do so.
What do you want to ask? You want to clap for? Clap for.
I can see your reaction. Does anybody has anything to ask or say? Melody, go ahead.
Next week, ma.
Now, when are we going to submit our assignment and how?
In the next class, before we start the class for that day, you all will share your screen and you will show me what you have done. That's it. That's the mode of submission. Elliot,
Please, ma, if we are working on another project ourselves, should we use the same code we used today?
well, if you want to use the same code, but then something must be different. You can't come and show me the exact thing we did in class. You know, for today's project, we use the addition operator. So for the next class, you can design something that uses another operator apart from the addition operator. Do you understand, Elliot?
Yes, ma.
Yes, good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's get there. Let's get there.
Laptop like that.
You snap it. Yes.
All right. Okay, Onyade has left the class. All right. Bye, everyone. See you in the next class.
Bye.
Bye.
That's the plan. My class has finished. She wants to show them. This laptop